Welcome to Lady Jewels of Purpose, where young women in Gwinnett County are empowered to shine, lead, and excel. I'm your host and interviewer, Tico Clemens. This remarkable nonprofit mentoring program has become a beacon of hope, purpose, and transformation, providing girls with the tools, guidance, and confidence they need to reach their full potential. Today, we're taking you behind the scenes to hear the inspiring stories that make this program truly special. From the mentees whose lives are being changed, to the mentors who pour their hearts into this work, to the parents who wholeheartedly support the mission, and to the CEO whose passion has driven this vision forward. Each voice tells a story of purpose, resilience, and empowerment. Join us as we explore the heart of Lady Jewels of Purpose. Let's hear from the incredible people who make this possible and discover how they're changing lives one jewel at a time. A couple of topics, ladies. First, I would like you to introduce yourselves.
My name is Janiyah Thompson.
I'm Tamika Wong.
I'm Olivia Jackson.
All right. So I want to ask a question of all three of you first, and we'll go into individual questions and kind of a volley back and forth. What inspired you to lead Lady Jewels of Purpose?
For me, I was in Lady Jewels as a younger child. Growing up, I always wanted to come back to Lady Jewels and be an inspiration to the new upcoming mentors and the Jewels, and just lead them in the correct direction that I was led in.
Wonderful.
I wanted to lead them because I don't have any girls, but I have a lot of nieces, and I wanted them to show them the correct way and not make the same mistakes I made growing up, and I just want them to know their worth.
I joined Lady Jewels as a leader because it's a passion for me, and I love to watch each individual grow. That's why I'm here.
All right. So we'll go into the next question. How does the organization fulfill its mission of empowering the youth girls?
It fulfills its mission by sisterhood, community service, and workshops.
All right. So next question. What are the core programs or activities offered to the youth girls, Olivia?
There's them a way to make better decisions in life, in school, and everything that they do.
Okay. How do you measure the impact of the organization on the girls and their families? This would be a perfect question for you, seeing as you started young and then grew into it.
Just seeing how their personalities change versus the beginning, from when they start towards the end, how they act at home, how they act at school, and just hearing the parents' point of view of saying, oh, my daughter no longer has an attitude anymore, or my daughter no longer does this anymore, just seeing the change.
And how does that make you feel when you get those type of responses from the parents?
Like we're doing our part, we're doing exactly what we're wanting to do.
What challenges does the organization face, and how are you guys trying to address them?
Our biggest challenge is financial, as far as we don't get any grants, so we're coming out of our pockets, and we do a lot of fundraisers to help us. And what was the other part?
Just the challenges and how are you addressing them? So you're talking about challenges, funding, donations, doing fundraisers for the girls. And what type of fundraisers do you guys normally do?
We do like fish fries, the popcorn selling. We sell some of our gears.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. What future opportunities do you see expanding Lady Jewels of Purpose?
I see a lot of future opportunities in expanding Lady Jewels. Not even once we reach our financial goals, because we're doing it now. We plan on being nationwide.
Okay.
That's our biggest goal.
Awesome. Yeah. We all hope that happens. How do you involve the local community in the organization's mission?
I'll answer that.
Okay, no problem.
I mean, as far as we do community services, and when we do our fish fries, we're out there in the community and they involve, we got people calling and checking on us. We visit the nursing home, the old folks home. We did a feed the homeless. So
Yeah, awesome. That is great. What partnerships or collaborations have been most beneficial to y'all's efforts? So, like, either whether it's parents or some business in the community has really kind of stepped up and tried to help push the position forward.
So we have several people and some businesses that help our organization. We have a teacher who has gotten Gwinnett County teachers to come out and tutor our girls. We have partnership with domestic violence organization who does Toys for Tots and anything else that we need from her organization. She steps in. So we have a lot of help as far as businesses and people who want to step in and help Lady Jewels of Purpose.
What is the most rewarding experience you've had while leading this organization? You take your time, it's okay, because I know there's probably been many.
The most rewarding.
Yeah, the most rewarding experience you've had while leading Lady Jewels of Purpose.
while she's thinking about that, can I answer?
Yes, of course. Everybody can answer. That's okay.
So we're all going to answer. The most rewarding for me is not only seeing our girls have a sisterhood, but ourselves as well. And no matter what we're going through, the leaders are always there for each other. So the most rewarding for me is knowing that I always have individuals that I can go to and that are going to have my back no matter what.
I think my most rewarding is seeing how the girls have gained a closer walk with God as far as in their praise dancing, how the Spirit has moved on them. They not only out there praise dancing, but they're learning the word and they're letting it move through their bodies to minister to the other people. And it's not a game. They are serious about it, and you see it on them when they're out there praise dancing and just giving it all to God.
For me, just seeing the girls bonding and building a sisterhood and actually looking up to me, realizing that I'm a big impact for them.
That's wonderful. How has working with Lady Jewels of Purpose impact your own personal growth?
For me, it has grew me closer to God too, because I know that I need to live right because I got these young ladies watching me.
Right.
So how can I teach them if I'm not doing right?
That's correct. You're right.
So for me, I enjoy and love watching everything that they do. But it's not only us teaching them, it's them teaching us.
For me, kind of what Tamika said, just having them look up to me again, being a big inspiration to them.
I got a couple off-the-cuff questions I want to ask, and they kind of popped in my head as you were answering. What is the typical age range of the group of girls that you have year to year? 6 to 18, 20 to 2? What's the typical age range of girls? And I guess the second compounding question on it is, how do you deal with the mentality of a 6-year-old and a 16-year-old in the same room?
So our age range is normally 7 to 18, and we try to do activities to where we don't have to have them all in one setting at the same time, because it is hard to have a 6-year-old and a 13-year-old in the same setting. So if that has to happen, then there's enough leaders to where we individually can have a group of children.
I understand that well. The other question is, what drives you to want to be in these young girls' lives to the point of that you're willing to sacrifice, right? because to me, that's deeper than just, hey, I'm going to make a donation somewhere, or I'm dropping off clothes at the box at the school or something like that. But to wake up every morning and say, man, you know what? My mission is to go out here and make sure that these girls have somebody who believes in them outside of their own families. Because I think that's real important these days, that we kind of lost, and you guys are providing that. And I think some people might want to know what's in the mind of somebody who wakes up and says, you know what, above anything else, my mission is to make sure that these girls, and I look around at these photos and see all these smiling faces of these young girls around here, and it wants me to ask that question.
For me, growing up, I have a good parenting. So I feel like that's very important to have in a good support system. And some of these girls don't have that in their household or for their parents. So since it's a good feeling to have, I want to give the other girls the feeling that I have, knowing I have a good support system and good parenting.
For me is, as I got to know the girls, I love them as if they're my real family. So I want nothing but the best for them. And I just want them to go out there and shine bright like the diamonds that they are, and to succeed in everything that they do.
My mission is to hopefully allow them to know that even if they don't have it at home or at school, that they have somebody that they can talk to. I've always told my children, even if it's not me, then find somebody that you trust and somebody that you can talk to. So I hope that's what we're giving them.
Wonderful. Well, that was all the questions that I had for you guys, and I appreciate it. I appreciate your candor and all of this. We definitely need this. Me, as a part of throwing a shameless plug for Gentle Rocks, right? We're doing it for the youth boys as well, but you ladies led the way for that to happen. And that's what's most important to know, is that it sparked me through Shay and saying something about wanting to do something with the boys because how well you guys were doing with the girls. And I think this is what the avalanche of helping in the mission of being a good person and trying to make sure that the next generation has somebody to look up to. Great job, ladies.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.